What's going on, guys? I'm here with my boy Kane. Kane, come here. And he is in no mood to take any treats from me, which is completely understandable. It's our second day into the boarding train, so he's still kind of anxious and missing Logan, but we're gonna go through it. So today, what I'm gonna be working on with Kane in this session is some e-collar training, because we want to be able to use the e-collar with Kane in situations so that we don't always need that leash. So I'm literally just going to be teaching him how the e-collar feels and how to make the e-collar go away. If he were taking treats, then I would for sure be paying him for doing it, but he's not taking the treats, so I'm just going to use my affection and the reward of not feeling that e-collar stimulus. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do with him is find his working level. So I'm going to turn my collar to 0, and then I'm going to go up levels by 1 to see when he indicates to me that he can feel it. So I'm at a 10. I'm going to go down to an 8 and use it there, because he kind of twitched at that 10 and he's still kind of twitching at 8, but I'm not all the way sure that he feels it, so I'm just going to use it at my 8. And I'm going to go, Kane, place. I'm holding now. Good boy. And I'll release when he gets there. Good boy, big man. Good boy, big man. Great. Good. And again, I hold. Kane, place. Good boy, big man. Good boy. Good. Great. And I hold. Kane, place. Good boy. Good boy, big man. Good boy. Good. So now that he's scratching at it, I can definitely tell he feels it. I may even go down to a 7 and use it there. When I'm holding it up like this, then that means I'm using it. When I drop it down, it means I released it. Break. Kane, place. Good boy. Good boy, big man. Good. Break. Place. Good boy. Another thing that I want to point out is I'm using a lot, not a lot, but I'm showing him what to do with my leash as well, okay? So I'm going to go over, place. Good. Good boy. So that there's no possible way that he can get it wrong. And then I can also use that leash to give him the proper direction that he needs, that every dog needs to learn, that the leash means to follow it instead of fight against it. So that this does a good job at showing him that as well. Like I said, if he were taking the treats or the kibble, then I would for sure be marking it with my reward marker and paying him for it, but he's not, so I'm not going to force him to eat. We can just do it with the e-collar. Break. Good. Again, right now my e-collar is at a 7. Kane, sit. Holding. Good boy, man. Good boy. Break. Kane, place. Good boy. Good. So there, he was kind of dragging up, but when he got that back leg up there, then that's when the pressure of the e-collar went away. Good boy. Break. And my goal with this is to completely tire him out, at least for the day. And like I said, to get him used to feeling an e-collar. But it's like teaching a dog a different language. So if I use it enough and I'm using his brain enough, that way he'll go into his crate and then he'll realize, oh, the crate is where I go to rest and where I remain calm instead of whine and chew up the mat that's in there right now. Right, big boy? Break. Place. Holding. Good boy. Release. Oh, that's a good man. You're just pretending to be so tired. You haven't even done anything today. Huh? What you think? Huh? What you think, big boy? What you think? What you think? You tired? You tired? Oh, you a tired man. Break. Kane, sit. Holding. Show him with my leash. Good boy. Release. Okay? So first I give him the command, then I hold my stimulus button, and then I show him with my leash what I need him to do. He does it. I mark with my duration marker, and then I release the button. Okay, so again, cane place, I hold, I show him. Good boy. Then I release. Oh, that's a good man. Good. Now for the down, I'm gonna cane down, hold. Good boy, release. Good boy. So it's not super simple. You just have to get the mechanics of it down. You give the cue, you hold the button, you show them the behavior, they do the behavior, you praise them, and you release the button. And then they'll just begin to learn that sequence, and then soon you can start to fade away the leash, or fade away you, or fade away the e-collar, or fade away the food. But first there just needs to be that conditioning phase and just showing them this means this. When you feel this, it means that. When you hear this, it means this. And then they'll just learn and pick up the more repetitions you do. Great. Good boy. So again, I'm gonna cane sit, holding. Good boy, big man. Good boy, big man. Good. Cane down, holding. I show him with my leash. Good boy, big man. Good boy. Oh, good boy. Oh, good boy. Great. Good. Okay, in place. Good boy. So we're gonna do about 3 more reps, and then I'm gonna let him get some water and put him away, and then we'll swing in for another session in about 2 or 3 hours. Great. Place. Good. Down. Good boys. You can already see I faded away a little bit of using my leash to show him. Down is a behavior he already knows, so I don't need to show him too much. But of course, if he were to show me some confusion or put up a little bit of fight, then I would just add some leash tension to the mix. Break. So now for my recall. King, come. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, man. Good. Good. King, place. Good boy. So I'm not teaching him anything with the e-collar. Kane already knows place, Kane already knows sit, Kane already knows recall, and Kane already knows down. I am using those behaviors and positions to teach him the e-collar, so that in real time, if I eventually, in 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 weeks, need to use this e-collar for correction, he's versed to the language. So if he takes off at a dog, I can correct him at a high level, but he won't completely shut down on me because he's felt the e-collar before and he knows exactly what it means, right? Right? Right, big boy? Great. Cane sit. Good. Cane down. Holding down. Good boy. Once he completes it, feeling goes away. Good. We're going to do 1 more rep and then we're going to end it. Good. Break. Place. Good boy. Good boy, man. Yeah, big boy. Good boy. Place. Good. So it's all about repetition. As you can see, that was a very, very slow session. Things will pick up as you start taking more food. Right now, it's just, I don't want to call it avoidance training, but it is escape and avoidance training, where he's feeling the e-collar. Like I said, it's at a level 7 right now. So he's feeling it, and then he learns that when he does the position, the last position I asked him to do, then the e-collar feeling goes away. We're gonna wrap up there. I'll make sure I record our next e-collar session, like I said, which will happen in about 2 hours. I want to give him a chance to rest. We went on a walk. I just used his brain for the e-collar. I'm gonna give him some water, put him away, let him chill, let him sink it all in, and then when we bring him back out, I'm going to offer him some food again because I want to use the food during these sessions. But of course, if he doesn't take it, we'll still get what we need done, and we'll just build him up to actually taking that food. All right. So once again, I'm Jawan from Every Single Day Dog Training. You know my boy Kane, and y'all have a great